Welcome, Sideshow Collectibles collectors and Hot Toys collectors. This is my review of the quarter scale Hot Toys Terminator T-800 Endoskeleton. I decided to pick this guy up about a week ago. I was a little hesitant because my entire collection is filled with 6 scale Hot Toys, and of course I know that they haven't really done a whole lot of quarter scale, and they're now starting to get into that market. I have some Sideshow premium format figures, so I figured it wouldn't be a big deal to add this guy to the collection, and I went ahead and did so based on that logic. This guy is just absolutely stunning. I can't speak highly enough about it. Sean Long gave this very good reviews, and it's everything that he said and then some. The articulation on this guy is really nice. It's got metal interspersed with electroplated plastic that can be very difficult to discern from the real thing. So that plastic very much looks metal. You'll find yourself being fooled unless you have a really trained eye. You're going to find yourself thinking a plastic piece is actually metal. So it was very cleverly put together. The engineering on it is amazing. If you look real closely, you'll see that the pistons actually are not only screen accurate, but they move when you move the arms, the shoulders, etc. And for detail, it's got your braided hydraulic fluid lines. At least that's what I think those lines are. And it's it's pretty flexible. I mean, for something this big, and you would think it would be pretty restricted in its range of motion. It's not. This thing is honestly good enough to where if you wanted to make a stop motion film with it, you could certainly do so. I mean, it's really that good. I mean, this would have been something that cost thousands of dollars when Terminator was made, and I'm sure it did. So, to be able to have a model like this that's probably either bigger or about the same size as the models used in the movie, I think is amazing to be able to display it in your house. The base is pretty nice. It's very premium format in appearance. For the price point, you could make an argument that it could be better, but I have the flip opinion of that. I think that the engineering involved in the piece, and the complexity and intricacy of it, and everything that went into this, I think that the price point is perfect. I think if you want better, you have options. You can actually put a tray in a case like that, and put real dirt in there, and put little pieces of bone in there, so you could technically cover that if you wanted to. And of course, I wouldn't do it. These things are all valuable, and you don't want to kill the collectability of it. But it's really nice, all in all. The head looks fantastic. That is electroplated plastic. The only pain in the butt is the back of the head has to be removed to turn on those LEDs. The jaw has articulation. You can move it. It's really something else. I mean, if you're not into quarter scale, I hear you, but this is definitely something that might make you change your mind. I know that Interbay is working on a nice battle damage T-800. It would be nice to put this right next to this guy. If anybody's wondering what the case is for this, this is a Legend Studios Master Lighthouse. They're on eBay right now. They're about 160 bucks. I was reluctant to spend that much on it, but after doing the research, it just appears to be a marvelous case for quarter scale and 6 scale figures. A nice alternative to the Maybank Collectibles 6 scale figure cases, and this is nice. I mean, it's actually got light sensors, so you can rub your finger across the top of the case and turn the lights on and off, so you don't have to go and constantly fool with that's my sweaty finger there, guys. So it's actually very responsive. So same thing down here. Real easy to turn on and off. and it looks good. It also has a USB connector, so if you have your displays in such a way to where you can hook it right up to an electrical outlet, you can power it that way. Or otherwise, it's going to take you 6 AAA batteries. So again, at 160 bucks, maybe a little bit steep for some. I think it really sets the piece off, and it's just it's very nice. The acrylic on the case is much better than what you're going to find with Maybang. I will tell you that those are 4 sheets, so it goes together easier than you would think. You would think it would be sort of a floppy mess trying to put all 4 sheets together. You can actually gently lift up on the top of the case, and you can take the front panel off and get to your figure and pose it, and you have no problems with the other sheets falling down or anything. So pretty nice there. If you want to go ahead and pose this guy in different action shots, you can certainly do that. He doesn't require the cradle because of the movie accurate ball joints, as you can see back there. They really do give him quite a bit of stability, and you can do a lot with posing this guy. He's surprisingly sturdy. He's actually surprisingly heavy too for not being all metal. So for those of you that might be thinking, well, Interbay is supposed to release one that's all metal, etc., etc. That sounds all good, but that's just a lot of money to pay in shipping, and I really can't justify not getting this item because of it not being entirely metal. I think it's done so well that you won't notice it, and I think that most people will walk up to this and say, wow, and they'll be, in utter disbelief when they see it, and they certainly won't question if it's, metal or not. It really does look metal. Lastly, I'll kind of talk a little bit about the gun here, and we'll go ahead and turn the lights off and get a view of it at night. The gun is very accurate. It looks pretty menacing when you look at it. It's large, 40-watt plasma rifle. It is a little bit worn to give it a battle worn look. The figure itself has a little bit of speckle on there. It's just it looks like it's almost just a little bit of light brown paint. It's not rust. Some people will think it's rust. It's not rust. It's made to look like he's walking around in a war zone. So it's just another point of detail on this figure. Okay, let's go ahead and turn the lights off so you can kind of see what it looks like. I mean, as you can see, this this captures the movie extremely well. It just looks really super evil at night. So if you want to display this thing and just have a nice piece to show off at night, it just looks well, as you can see, really scary. So it looks very much like the movie, and I can't recommend it enough. So hopefully this review will be of help to you guys, and good luck with your collecting. If you have any questions, please contact me.